I'm Nate Eaton talking with Candice Cooley. And Candice, it's interesting to see as some new information has come out about Dylan's death, mainly a piece of video that is haunting in a way to watch. Let's show a clip of it that was just released a couple of weeks ago of James Brenner cleaning a gun. There's no sound to it, so everybody, you can just take a look at it and then we'll talk about it. So, Candice, what do you think when you watch that video?
I did not know this was going to be released, and yesterday was the first time I'd ever seen it, Nate, and that's why I reached out. We'd never seen it before, and so for to finally feel like we were starting to start this new chapter to move everything forward, and then that being released, one of the biggest things I think when I watch that, and as you guys watch it, and you'll see it's not direct on. He's kind of in and out, and you can see the blood. You can clearly tell something's went wrong. Is what was he thinking? He was so nonchalant. Like, no big deal. I just shot a 19-year-old twice in the head, and I need to go clean myself out. I just that's really what I think. Like, what the hell was he thinking?
So Candice, give us a timeline for those people. Do you believe this video was taken, one, right after Dylan was killed, and two, it's at an angle like the phone or is down on a table or something? Do you think he knew it was on? Was it inadvertently
Oh no,
recording? Set it all
no.
up.
Okay, so with the timeline that we have from the phone, it was Dylan tried to call him from the gate. Dylan pulls in, gets out of the grain truck. James Brenner shoots him, picks up the phone, and walks to his camper. So when he picked up Dylan's phone, it's just kind of one of those miraculous things. I mean, our kids, our grandkids do it all the time. They pick up our phone, they can get selfies, they can accidentally start recording while it's locked, right? I mean, it happens all the time. So James Brenner had no clue that was recording. Um, and I don't know, it's disheartening in a way because we were told in the beginning the video was like 18 seconds. And then to
Mm.
see it released and it's a minute and 16 seconds, the whole thing, I just, I wish we would have known ahead of time. I also look at it, Nate, that this couldn't have come out a better time with the training we have going on next week. Like, I'm going to take this video being released has pros and cons to it. I am going to take the complete pro side of it to be able to show the public and show the world. What a lot of people don't realize is there would have never been a conviction without that video. There was nothing else.
Mm.
There was Dylan's blood on the shirt, but they found the shirt because of the video. And then the video, I mean, other than that, we had Dylan's boots that James Brenner said he did move with a drop of Dylan's blood on. Well, that's not enough to even charge anybody. So the extreme importance of this video and what it did in the case, we can now utilize in the training because we were told it wouldn't be released in case James Brenner wanted to appeal. So that's we'd never seen it.
Mm.
Um, so it is. It's a haunting video. It's like I said, I just kind of sit there and wonder, like, I mean, it's like somebody's, been out gardening and cleaning mud off. I don't, it's just so whatever.
Right. I thought the same thing. Just callous. Just,
Yeah, just
Just
Nothing. Like, no big
disregard.
deal.
And then
Yeah.
after he cleans the gun, do you know the next steps? Had he moved
Yeah.
the body at that point?
So he cleans the gun, and then as far as the phone data and the phone step count, he goes to Dylan's phone or to Dylan's farm, excuse me. He walks around Dylan's farm, which we don't really know what the purpose of this was, right? But he goes to Dylan's farm and he spends a little bit of time there, and then he leaves Dylan's farm and he goes back to the shed, and then the phone drops in elevation, which is where we believe Dylan was originally in that trench before we were removed from the property searching. And then it sits stationary for like a little over 6 hours. And
Hmm.
then it drives the back road, it goes to the pond, and it's thrown in the pond. So
Hmm.
this phone tells the whole story. And there's a couple ways you can come to this. So you can, if you have the physical body phone itself, you can pull off, our phones are always GPS tracking us, like physically, not, so you've got that, plus they had the RTT data. So this phone, and that will be used in the training, but this phone tells the whole story of James Brenner's movements that day.
Right.
Um, but
Right.
yeah, he went to the farm, he left. At that point, whether what he'd done with Dylan, we don't know. I mean, we wish he would talk to us, right? We wish he would just tell us, because you always have those nagging questions in the back of your mind that you don't want the answer to, but you need the answer to for your own peace of mind. You need to know what happened.
Right. The training that you're mentioning for those people just tuning in is deals with cell phone data, technology, that type of thing for law enforcement.
Yeah, it deals with so much. And I have a new link that Aaron sent me that I'll email you that you can put up. It deals with so much and so much more than that. We've got an agency hosting us in Salt Lake. It's going to be amazing. And it's going to be one of many that we do throughout the West. But yeah, this is specifically what it deals with, is teaching you how to obtain what was obtained off of Dylan's phone. And as I said, there's multiple ways that this can be done. And this is what this training does. So let's say the physical phone itself is so damaged, is so, it's been ran over, it's been, somebody tried to damage the phone beyond being able to use it. With the right technology and the right knowledge, that phone can still be recoverable and everything on it, photos, videos, text messages. You just have to know how to do it.
Hmm.
And so this training covers not only the data part of it, but that Agent Ross from the FBI, who is highly active in Dylan's case, will be there with his expertise. Matt will be there. He's the head of the forensic lab in Utah. Amazing, extensive knowledge. And then, of course, Aaron. So we've got a really good group of trainers with real case studies, real things that happened that come off of a phone that just blow a person's mind, just like this video.
That's great. All right. Well, are you expecting any more evidence like this to come out, Candace?
I really don't. I'm trying to think what else could come out. Like, what else could there be? This was a convicting piece of evidence, which is
Yeah.
why I'm surprised it came out. At this point, I don't know. I did not know, and like talking, with your affiliate Courtney today at KSL, I never even would have known this video was out if it wasn't for her. Because
Hmm.
I haven't looked back on that Google Drive since December, because I downloaded everything and it was like, well, everything was out. I would have thought I would have been given a heads up or something, right? But I had no clue until Courtney got a hold of me yesterday.